Peace and blessings to everybody. This is Sunday night, right? So we do something called Single and Muslim. I'm single, I'm Muslim. So we started a live to connect the different singles around the world with each other. So if you are single, right, and you are looking for a mate, all you have to do is request to join, and we're going to let you in. You can tell us your name, how old you are, where you are in the world. Let me ask you a couple of questions to get to know the type of person that you are and then the type of person that you're looking for. And then I'm going to tag all of the singles. Any single that has come on this live, they are always tagged in the comment section after the live is done, so that if someone's watching the recap, or if you were really in real time watching the live, you can find these different people and be respectful when you enter their DMs. Have intention to actually get married and not just be outside in these streets and doing things that you should just not be doing. Okay. So this is what the live is all about. So if you are single, one more time, and you are Muslim, we got some requests. And Dean Family Hustle bought a badge. It's so early. Can we just get a round of applause? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, that you give me every time we open up the platform to match people. So you have to be Muslim. First and foremost, Muslim man to Muslim woman to Muslim man. We could go over why, but let's just move forward and just leave it at that. All right. You have to be respectful. You have to be intentional. And if you are married for the man, let us know. Hey, looking for a second wife, looking for a third wife. Don't let us find out the hard way. And of course, the woman, you better not be married or in your waiting period. No, I'm sorry, sis. You just got to chill out until it's actually time for you to be looking for another man. Okay. Can we say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. Let me see who's in here. NYG, if I'm not Muslim, do I have to convert to have a Muslim woman? Okay, let's just answer that real quick. A Muslim man can be with a non-Muslim woman as long as she is a woman of the book, a Jew, Christian, someone who does actively believe in God and his teachings, even if some things are different, in between the religions. However, when it comes to a woman such as myself, we cannot marry a non-Muslim man. I'll just say it simply because you don't understand how to lead me properly. And as a Muslim woman, I understand that I am submitting to my husband and I'm following you. So if you're not leading me properly and I'm following you, you can take me out of Islam because I'm following you. So I'm so sorry, it's NYG. Yes, you're going to have to, and we don't even call it convert, we call it revert. We believe that everybody was Muslim when they were born, and then they became, whatever life had you. So when you come to Islam, you're actually coming back. So you're reverting to Islam. Okay, so we got some requests. Men and women, if you are looking for a mate, if you are looking for a husband or a wife, all you have to do is come on. It's really easy. Just answer a couple of questions about yourself and you're done. I literally had somebody call me about one of the ladies that were on the live and asked me, hey, do you remember her Instagram name? I'm like, just go back through the lives. You can find her. People, for real, people are looking actively for mates. So if that's you, don't be shy. Don't be shy. It's okay. It's an open space. I'm going to be real nice, real gentle. We're just going to ask your name, what you like, what you don't want. Hey, Trigger, walaikum assalam. Blicky Mania, what's up? One Rich Rock, what's up? So if you're single and you just want to see who's out there for you, join the live. Request to join in. We always do first come, first serve. So if I want to do men first. Men, let's start with a nice looking man on the inside and on the outside. A man who is looking for a wife, who is ready to add to his family, to make his family, to get the other half of his deen. Go ahead and request us. Request us in right now. Aisha, how you doing, friend? Hey, girl. If you're a man and you're Muslim and you're ready for a mate, please request. Please request. It's open for you. First come, first serve. Mr. John Balogun said, what about if you're the person they're looking for? What about if you're the person they're looking for? You're as in me? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm actually not looking for someone right now. Hey, D. Y'all, my friend is on. I think I've told you guys this. Maybe you just joined. But I have actually begun courting someone. And things are rolling. So I'm definitely off the market. Definitely off the market. So I'm so sorry. I'm actually already made it. Now we're just waiting on a couple of particulars to make it official. Ooh, okay. Mr. John. Oh, you already answered that. Okay. James Rahim, have you had any marriages on Single and Muslim yet? No, not marriages, but I have had matches. And I wish they could just come, but I don't like telling people's business. So, I let them do their thing. And then when they hit me on DM, I'm just like, yay, I'm so happy for you. But unless they want to come and give an update, I don't make nobody give no updates. This is just straight up, let us know who you are. Let us know what you're looking for and let the magic happen. I'm just sharing my platform with you. See, we got almost 40 people in here right now. So, and this is just the people who are here looking right now. Imagine how many people watch after the live is done. So just like I get a lot of marriage requests just because I have a lot of followers, I want to share that with you. So yeah, I got some mates. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Yes, bye. Dean Family, you're right. Let me put that in there. Bye. Badges tonight. Support this live if you are enjoying the live. If you come every week, if you're looking for me, and you're like, hey, Mo, you didn't, go live tonight. Well, did you buy a badge tonight? Okay, because this is like Netflix. I will cut you off, honey, because Netflix will, girl, talk about you can't get access to, you pay us our $12. I'm banned from going live. Other than that, I would have come on. What'd you do? Why you banned? Okay, so again, I'm looking for men, single Muslim men or men who are married but looking to take on a second or a third wife or a fourth wife, if you got it like that, to come in, join the live, and let's get to know who you are and what type of Muslim woman you're looking for. Okay, and until then, I want to start off with answering something from a reel that I did today. I think it was today. People, first of all, everybody always upset with the stuff that I say. Second of all, everybody always got something to say about what I said. I want to clear this up. My last live, we were talking about being in submission to your husband. As a woman, a good woman will be in complete submission to her man, no matter what he say, no matter where he trying to lead you. You're not combative. You're not always going back and forth with him. If he say, let's go left, we going left. If he say, let's go right, we going right. Be in complete submission to this man, period. In the comments, y'all was eating me up. Let me see if I can even add some of the stuff and just reply. Okay. My friend said, I understand the sentiment, but as Muslims, we should only completely submit to Allah, but we should certainly be obedient to our, I'm assuming she said husband. As I understand, listening to Allah and being obedient to God as a woman, that is being completely submissive and completely obedient to my husband. One of the ways for a woman to access Jannah, paradise, is to be a good wife. So being submissive to your husband is literally worshiping God. Being a great mom is worshiping God. Cooking for your family is an act of worship to God. So I can sort of understand where you're coming from. And anybody who feels like the only one you should be in complete submission to is God, but being in complete submission to your husband is being in complete submission to God. I feel like that is the main point. That is what I was stressing last week. There's no way you can be in complete submission until you have completely submitted to God. Other than that, any type of desire that he wants from you that's not of your own, your desire is always going to take over. You know, your ego is always going to scream louder if you haven't already humbled yourself enough to God to know that my husband, his way. I have allowed you to take on me as, I'm not going to call me a burden, but I am going to say you have to care for every aspect of my life. Maintenance, emotions, mentally, like you're taking that on. So if you're doing that for me, I should be able to give you whatever it is you're asking of me, whenever that is, in the morning, at night, in the middle of the day. Like, for real, what do you need, babe? You let me know. I'm here to serve you. Like, we have that relationship. You care for me, I care for you. My caring looks different from your caring, but there's no way I feel that you can't be in complete submission to your husband and feel like you're taking away from your submission to God. It go hand in hand, like, for me. And that's what I was trying to stress last week. Let me see. Someone else said, can't that kind of submission to another human being be dangerous? I understand a woman submitting to her husband, but a woman with no ego of her own, is she in a sunken place? I get the ha ha ha, but first of all, a person without an ego, a person who's able to put that ego at bay and not allow it to drive in the front seat, is a beautiful person. A person who leads with complete humility is a beautiful, that person has a light shining so bright off of them. So many people overlook that humble person because we're so used to seeing someone with an ego. When someone comes in humility, we think, why are they so meek? What's wrong with them? Why can't they speak up? They don't speak up for themselves. Like, when you see somebody humble and quiet and shy, that should draw you towards them and make you want to be softer. It should make you want to speak a little bit lower so that their voice can be louder, not talk over them, not be mean to them and take advantage of that humility. But it should be something that draws you to them because it's so beautiful. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to say, no, that's not coming from a sunken place. That's not coming from some Jordan Peele movie. No, that's like, wow, look at God shining through this person. You talk about your ego is so low on the ground, you can't even pick it up. How'd you do that? Teach me. Like, it's hard controlling the ego. The ego be like, what's up? I got it. I'm good. I'm straight. You know, when really I just want to say thank you. I appreciate everybody for being here. You know, this is a beautiful space that we've created. Like, I want to be that girl all the time. Like, I'm working towards that. So I'm going to have to completely, disembark on that one. That's not at all. Not at all. A person without an ego is a beautiful person, is an amazing person that you should want in your life and take care of them. Don't allow that to be a space where you take advantage of them. Okay, so we're going to get started. Oh, thank you, Chanel. Chanel brought a badge. Can we get some clapping for Chanel? Hey, girl, hey. I appreciate that. And Nafis Maliki, looks like you want to request in. Aisha brought a badge. Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love. Yes, culture. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Ego equal. Mr. Make It Rain said, easing God out. That's what ego stands for. Damn. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, I have a hanging thread. Should I pull it or should I leave it? I should probably cut it later. I don't want to mess up my hijab. Assalamu alaikum, Nafis. We're going to bring you in, okay? Sit tight for me, friend. What's up, Reg? Reg and Ivy. What's up, friend? Okay. Be in humility within the world before the world humiliates you. Okay, Mr. Baker Rainer thought about this ego real good. I told you ADT week I would. Okay, Chanel, so does it mean you coming in? I think you spelled something wrong, but does that mean you coming in, friend? Oh, was that you from last week? Oh, I think that was you from last week. Okay. I remember. Okay, let's bring in Maliki. And while we bring in Mr. Nafis, because we're about to get started with our very first guy, if you're a woman and you want to come on, get ready, get your hijab on, get your face together, whatever you want to do, because I know, ladies, we take these opportunities for granted because we're not how we want to look or present ourselves. So get ready now so that when I'm done with Nafis, you can come in and talk to us, okay? And Isha just came in for anybody who did not pray.
The answer, or be a part of your answer on the day of judgment. Like,
I just changed my from pretty soul. Oh, okay, okay. Wash your dishes. Girl, wash your dishes, girl. Take your time. Wash your dishes. Nafis, assalamu alaikum. Oh no, you're in the
Well, they can
hospital. Are you okay? Can you hear us? Hello? We can't hear you. Nafis, can you hear us? We can't hear you.
stop sharing video.
Okay, I hear something. I hear something.
Nah, I'm in the hospital right now. Inshallah.
Oh,
I'm not,
subhanallah. What happened?
I have a hernia that has to be removed,
Yeah.
and they don't want to. It's a long surgery to remove the hernia, and they don't want the kidneys to fail.
Oh,
So,
subhanallah. You are going through it right now. Please,
uh,
everybody, pray for Brother Nafis that everything works out and Allah allows this to be an easy situation for him to
I
heal
mean,
from. I mean,
I mean,
so it looks like
so
your camera is loading right now, but we can still hear you at the very least.
well, I'm just joining in, so I'm just trying to get a understanding on what's going on and the topics and things. But I'm grateful to Allah to be a part of this and
Okay.
just,
Well, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for joining us. This
yeah,
is a singles live where we are looking for mates. We are looking actively to complete the other half of our deen. And we want
nah,
to make sure that if we look at somebody that we like here, we approach them with the utmost respect and we have true intentions to seek marriage and not, just hang out.
nah, there's no other way.
So, are you married?
No,
Okay, I really wish we could see your face because everything's loading right now. We do have rules. So, part of our rules is we must be able to see your face so that we can make sure that this is someone who's pleasing to our eye before we approach them.
nah. I don't know why the
Yes,
camera is
it's
loading.
loading. We can't really see anything.
Let me try to redo it
Okay.
again. I'm gonna go off and then come back on and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Assalamu
Wow.
alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Let's see.
And just in case, let us help you out here, my friend. Okay, so it looks like he's going to come back. Obviously, he is in a tough situation right now. So, whomever his companion may be, they're going to have to be patient and kind and willing to help him through his difficult moment. And we never want to judge somebody based on a difficult moment that they're having, by the way. So, anybody who wants to say anything, just remember, we can all be in a tough situation one day. You never know when it's going to be you. Okay, so there's like this Spanish on the bottom. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get rid of. I'm looking for a wife, inshallah. Okay, big bad Trinidad. Oh, I like your name, friend. Well, if Brother Nafis doesn't come back in soon, we can go ahead and add you and bring you in, big bad Trinidad. So, request to come on the live, and I will accept you, and we can get talking with you. But when we're done with our first guy, ladies, don't make it difficult for your friend. If you're a single woman looking for a handsome man to take you and care for you and love you, request it, okay, friend? Just let us know. Just let us know who you is, where you at in the world, what type of man you're looking for, and what you can bring to this man, whether it be a nurturing spirit, love, compassion, submission. We just talked about how being completely submissive to your husband does not negate you being completely submissive to Allah or to God. We're going to use English. That goes hand in hand. A woman
who is completely submissive to her man no matter what he says and follows him without all that that's worshiping. That is a form of worship for you. It does not, you know what I mean? Okay, let me bring my friend in because I don't see the feast and we got to keep the ball rolling. You sell $1 million worth of cookies and cakes? Hmm? No, not quite $1 million. Unless everything was $35 a piece. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How are you?
I am well. Thank you for bringing me on. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Start with your name, your age, and where you are in the world.
Okay, my name is Mubarak Muhammad. I'm 36 years old, and I am in Northern Virginia.
Lit. Shout out to the VA.
Yeah.
Okay, Mubarak, do you have any wives currently?
No, I have no wives.
I know it's a funny question, but we have to ask because Haji's on here. And last time we brought Haji and his wife was on there with him. So
No, more power to Haji, but no, I'm just looking for one.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I have been married. I was married for almost 10 years.
Wow.
I am divorced 7 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 daughters.
How did it go?
How did it go? I mean, there were goods and bads, ups and downs, but like a lot of Muslims, I got married really young. So, you know,
You had a lot of
a lot of growing
learning to
pains.
do.
Yeah, I had a lot of learning to do. So, I mean, it's life. I don't really discount the experience.
Was she Muslim?
Yes,
Okay,
she's Muslim.
So were you born Muslim?
Yes.
So your family's Muslim. Mom, dad, cousins, and them?
Mom, dad, cousins, extended family, yeah.
Oh, I love that. Alhamdulillah. So tell me that it can't be hard for you to find another wife in a Muslim family, Muslim community.
I don't know. It's an interesting position to be in. At 36, it feels different to the first time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that not only that, but a lot of people are older now and they're who they are, men and women. So you know, I find it to be a difficulty with when you are like as a professional, when you are. My life has a certain like spin to it, certain rotation,
Mm-hmm.
and the women in my age group and category, they have their own thing going on as well, and so putting 2 lives together proves to be a challenge, even if it proves to be a challenge. So I
I've
don't
got
know.
some questions. Okay, so hold on for 2 seconds. One, Haji's trying to try you. Say you got something to hide because you in the dark. 2, somebody else said, please bring in the light. I think you have enough light, but if there is a light around you,
I'm in the car. Yeah. I can try.
Yeah, these comments are a mess, Talvin. Let's talk about it. Y'all is crazy. Bright light. Okay, wonderful. I appreciate that. Now you guys have nothing to say. Okay, so tell me, what kind of woman are you looking for, and why do you feel like they're not really giving right now because everyone's living their lives?
What kind of woman am I looking for?
Yes.
One that I only really want 3 things, really. I'm not look, she doesn't need to be a sheikh. She doesn't need to be all of these things. She just want someone that is attracted to me and then I'm attracted to her. They have to be Muslim, right? And I would like my wife to read Holy Quran. That's it. You know, and then get along with me. That's it. I mean, I don't have a whole long list, and I don't believe in checklists and all that.
Do you have any don'ts? Oh, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that, friend. Do you have any don'ts? Like, don't be too old. Don't have too many kids. Don't be too fat. What are your don'ts?
Don't. I think Weight and health, yes, of course, that plays a big role. Yeah, I think I would admit that. That's a don't.
What's too
and then
what's too heavy for you? Give me some pounds.
well, I mean, pounds is not everything. It's kind of how you rock what the law gave you. So,
Period.
yeah. Yeah, period.
Okay, love, love, love. Okay, and age. What age range are you looking for?
Age range. See, that's interesting right there. I set my age range from like 24 to 40.
Okay, 24 to 40. I'm not mad at that.
Mm,
And you're 36?
36.
36. Okay. And kids.
Um, well, when it comes to kids, I think it's based on the person. It's based on that individual. Um, because someone with kids has a certain amount of experience, both like in life, and then dealing with other people. I think they come with a certain skill set, and then people without kids, they come with maybe more freedom and more flexibility, but significantly less experience
Mm,
interpersonally.
mm,
So I think that they're
yeah,
pros and cons.
balance
Yeah.
each other off. Okay, and what type of husband is Mubarak?
Well, I am a provider. That's first and foremost. That's what I try to fashion myself into as a good Muslim and a good father and a provider. That being first, but I'm a fun guy. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself, enjoy my life. I
What is
ran a 5K yesterday.
Oh, that's what
Um,
fun looks like. I was gonna ask you, what does fun look like?
that's what yeah, and I'm a gym junkie, so there's
Oh
that.
Lord. I saw from your
Yeah.
ad. Was
Um,
it like this? Did I get that right?
You got it. You got it. You got it right.
Okay. So gym junkie, you love to have fun. You're a provider. What do you do for a living? Sarah's in here. Hey girl, hey.
For a living, I'm a non-destructive testing technician, so I work in quality control.
A what? A non-destructive what?
I work in engineering.
Okay. You just try to make it
Yeah.
simple for me. No, tell me the title again.
Non-destructive testing.
Non-destructive testing. Okay. And what does that mean?
So, just it's like give you a good example, like ultrasound. I'm sure every woman's familiar with ultrasound. And so basically, I'm just using a stronger, more powerful system to look inside of more solid objects, like airplanes and metal and cars and things like that. So
Oh, dope, dope, dope. I see. So you're not going to tear anything apart, but you are going to analyze it using technology.
analyze it. Yes.
That's really dope. Okay, they talking about my hijab. Haji, can you stop distracting people? We
I
are talking to Mubarak
think
right
your
now.
hijab looks great.
He is annoying. He's talking about my string. I'm not going to pull it. I'm going to wait until I'm able to snip, snip. Okay. Yeah, Haji is definitely trolling, CC.
It's definitely
How
trolling.
many kids do you have? You said you have two daughters, right?
Yes.
And how many? And how many do you want?
How many do I want? Like how many children do I want to
Mm-hmm.
populate the world with?
Yes.
Um,
If this woman is coming into your life, what does her
uh-huh.
womb need to be ready for?
Well, um, I don't have womb requirements, but I do. I do think.
Everyone has womb
I think.
requirements.
I think. I think that. I think that with a loving partner, you're gonna, naturally you're gonna wanna, you're gonna want to have a kid with that person, or
A
at
kid
least
or
I would.
10?
Yeah, a kid or two,
Okay. Nothing
and
crazy.
yeah, a good amount.
Okay. I love. So is there anything that I haven't asked that you want someone who's interested in you to know about you? before they approach?
To know about me, I, I don't know. There's a lot of things to know about anyone, but I don't think there's anything specific. I think that I would ask them of the other person is to just know what they want, and yeah, to know what they want, and then also know. I think it's important because everyone goes through different phases of life, and go through different like ups, downs. People have had different challenges, especially at my age. I've had a lot of different challenges. I would want someone to know what it is that they're willing to do and what they're not willing to do. So that's more of a factor of knowing yourself, in my opinion. Um, and some people have had by 36, I've had a lot of ups, and some people have had a lot of downs. So I don't think those two people are going to see the world the same way. And then so you have, I think that impacts your outlook on the future, and what it is that you're willing to do for what you want or whatever. And I look at it like this: when it comes to marriage, marriage is like the bigger than anything else, right? Anything else we've done. A lot of us have gone to school. We've gone to college. You spent 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years on a degree. Come in with the mindset that that's how you're going to approach your relationship. So you're going to spend adequate amount of time on it, building it, getting to know your partner. I don't think, getting to know your partner, and then I want to get to know my partner. So when I get to know my partner, then I know how to be there for them, and I know how to provide for them. Everything's not financial and economical. It's just more of just more like realistic, So just probably be, if be able to know those things about yourself.
That's
You can share
really, really
more freely.
I love that. Get to know who you are and then get to know who I am. CC, thank you so much, friend. She said, check the comments for questions. Girl, first of all, I need to skip over all the Haji's questions because he about to make me see if I can block him from lives moving forward, talking about where I get my pillows. You about to get a whooping. Stop playing with me.
I mean, the decor is nice, so I agree with him.
He is trolling. Don't agree with him. CC said, how many surahs do you know?
About 40.
Alhamdulillah. We love. Okay. Tika said, reverts or born Muslims only? Do you have a preference on what you're looking for?
I do have a preference. I would like someone that was born Muslim.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Now I'm not saying no to anyone because I don't know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has in store for me or where the real options in life are. So I'm open to that degree.
Wow.
But as someone who is born Muslim, it's more, being a Muslim is just who I am. It's like second nature, and I even wake up and go to sleep a certain way. So I think that's the reason why I would feel that way.
Interesting. Well, that is very interesting. We're going to leave that where that is. That is your preference, and we're going to move forward. Carrie, he is in VA. Z Fat Tush 7 or 7 Fat Tush 7. What are you currently doing to develop your deen?
What am I currently doing? So I'm taking an Islamic studies course. It's 15 classes, like 45 credits, and I have about 2 classes left. Ooh. So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. Other than that, just being involved in Muslim stuff. I admit it's kind of difficult sometimes to maintain your deen, to be, just life being what it is. And because especially if you, like I said, you don't always put all of that time into learning, into adding more, and leveling up as a Muslim, like learning more about Islam, applying more in your personal life. I think that's an area that can be strengthened by having another Muslim partner in your life.
Absolutely. Okay, I love those answers. You seem very well-rounded. Many ladies are asking different questions, so I assume your DMs should be nice and fluffy. However, as I tell men, especially the ones that I see a lot of women interested in, I'm sure you are already, but please be super intentional with whatever Muslima approaches you and make sure you treat her with the utmost respect.
I would, yeah, I agree, and I'll definitely take that advice to heart. And I just would ask the same thing from a Muslima that DMs me. Be intentional. Be objective. You don't have to have it all figured out. Everyone thinks you have to have it all figured out. I don't think you have to have it all figured out, because every one of us that attempts marriage with each other, we're like a puzzle piece and we fit differently. So I think there's really just, my main thing is there's no time for like shenanigans and dishonesty. So
Shenanigans.
there's
I love that word. Shenanigans. Absolutely. I agree. Well, Mubarak, we appreciate you for joining us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your openness, your good energy, and the amount of that you brought is beautiful. No, that's not your word, Telvin. Okay. It's mine.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
You guys, was he great or was he great? Can I get some applause in the comments from Mubarak? He did an excellent job. He was very well read. He spoke well. He was super intentional about what he wanted, who he was, where he was with things. Like, yes, when you're coming, you come. Yes, Helnez. Yes, CC. Everybody give him some applause. When you're coming, come on. Jessica, yes. Was he it or was he it? Dean family, yes. We liked you, Mubarak. Great job. So for real, if you guys are going to be in his DMs, don't go in there playing with that man. He obviously know what he's looking for. Okay, so if you believe you are that sister, just make sure you come in. Hey, how you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Here are my questions. Like, y'all remember Tiff's questions? Man, Tiffany had hella questions. Be respectful, be sweet. Hey, Bree. Hey, girl. All right, so now that we've got our first guy out the way, let us now introduce a Muslim woman into the chat. If you're a single Muslim woman looking for a Muslim man to complete the other half of your faith, to love him, to cherish him, for better or worse him, just request to join in and you can come on in and you can talk with him. Not him, but you know what I mean. Whoever he may be for you, sis. We just need to get to know who you are. I'm just going to ask you your name. I'm going to ask you how old you are, just so we can match you with the right person. I'm going to ask you where you are in the world, and then we're going to get to know just a little bit about what you're looking for. And that's it. It's easy. It's done. Finito. But you know what I'm saying? Try to come on here with, we talked about this last week, with no ego. So you're coming, you're a beautiful woman, and you're just looking for a mate. You know, come with your best foot forward, but that best foot needs to be humble and sweet. Ahmed said, oh, you can request in, ladies. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through some of these. First come, first serve. Ahmed Damad said, I have a question for you. What are your thoughts about Muslim men marrying Jewish or Christian women? You trying to get me canceled? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so while I'm answering this question, I want to thank everybody who has bought a badge. I really appreciate the support. We do this every Sunday, and it is not easy getting here. So if we can give our money to Netflix, we can support Mo and this platform that she has created in order to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we're able to connect with each other. Oh, Lord, these words are back. So yes, please purchase your badges. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's like $1, less than $1. Some of them is really not much. Ahmed, I don't necessarily have an opinion. When I say that, I mean, I really want people to mate with who they want to mate with. However, my first marriage, my one and only marriage, was with a non-Muslim man who reverted to Islam after I introduced it. It did not go well. It did not go well. So you can be with who you want to be with, but understand when you're with that person, you're with that person. The way that they think, what they eat, the music they listen to, you know, what they do on the weekends, like all of their lifestyle is now a part of your lifestyle. So if you're with a woman who is not waking up for Fajr, you're going to be getting up alone. Okay. If you're with a woman who's not fasting for Ramadan, you're going to be breaking your fast alone and in the middle of the morning eating your zuhur alone. You know, like everything about your faith, you should want to share it with that person, because it's not easy when you have a faith like ours, you know, especially when we live in these times. Like even being on social media is a battle. Like trying to flick through the stuff you really not supposed to be looking at is a battle. So imagine fighting that battle by yourself every day, and your mate is just like this. Oh, well, I mean, I can do that stuff. And you're like, I know, but I got to get up and go here. Oh, well, that ain't me. It's like, dang. Okay, so say she's super helpful. She's going to wake up with you. She's going to do certain things with you. That's great. It's much better to have a mate like that than a mate who is just hands off. Like, so my only thing would be whoever you mate with, is so much easier to be with them when they are living the same life that you are living, and they are striving just as you're striving to be that other person. Because it's also levels to Islam. Listen, not everybody pray 5 times a day. Not everybody wake up in the morning even before Fajr to pray. Not everybody has a sheikh. Not everybody has even a path of Islam that they're following, a school of thought. Some people don't even know that that exists. They just think they're supposed to read the Quran, and some people don't even read the Quran. So it's levels to everything out there, not just marrying a Muslim or a non-Muslim. You Muslim, but what type? Are you practicing? How much? You striving every day? You know, it's like so many different questions that you can ask your partner. You got to match well when you out there mating your life, having kids. Like, okay, you Christian. Are kids celebrating Christmas? What about Halloween? Are we going to Hajj as a family? Like, these are things you really got to think about. It's not just she cute. And I mean, she Christian, so we could do it. Aisha, Corinne, what are the rules of courting someone? Sis, now for real, we had an imam come on. He's supposed to be joining us tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him log in just yet. But after I answer this question, I really want to, well, before I answer the question, you guys, I'm looking, don't look at my string. I'm not pulling it off just yet. Just let me tuck it. I'm looking for a woman to come on, and I'm going to start just requesting girls, because y'all know how this is when it comes to girls and coming on. I'll be like, ladies, Helness, have we talked to you before? Because you be in here, sis. Wait, did you say you were married? I'm sorry, sis. I just requested you. Just ignore me if you're married. I totally forgot. My bad. I'm just looking at the ladies in here like, friend, where you at with it, sis? I know you single, and I know you looking for somebody. I'm sorry, Isha. Let me go back up to your question. Oh, the rules of courting someone. So the rules that I know them to be, according to my dad, first of all, you can court however many Negroes you want to court. Don't let a man make you feel bad for courting multiple men at one time, sis. I don't care what he says, because you're getting to know these men objectively. You're not spending alone time. You're not getting physical with them. You're not allowing them to infiltrate your mind. You're being objective. Hey, how you doing? You might even have somebody on the phone or next to you if you are like, if you're really doing it the right way, you're not even talking to him one-on-one until he gives you that diary. At the very least, it's going to be somebody in the room with you or a third person on the phone with you. All you need to know, okay, you don't want to join us, okay. What's important to you? Tiffany had a list of questions. I'm sorry, how much do you make a year? Okay, how many kids do you have? How many kids do you want? Are we staying in the U.S. or are we leaving? What type of Muslim are you? Do you wake up every morning for Fajr? My list of questions, I can ask these list of questions to 10 people at one time if I want to. If no one has given my dowry, if you have not given a marriage gift, if you have not set a date for us to get married, you do not own any part of me. I'm not reserving myself for you until it has been stated that this is what we're doing. Ladies, why do we always dedicate ourselves to men before they have dedicated themselves to us or even asked us to? We are very loyal creatures. And for what? Don't make him or don't let him make you feel bad. No. If I'm yours, you need to pay a dowry. There's a lot of wisdom to a law saying that women need a gift of marriage before the marriage. That is wisdom there. So if he is not giving that to you yet, I don't care if you get mad that I'm talking to Abraham and Malik. One of y'all need to do something, because I'm about to go talk to Muhammad if y'all keep playing with me. I'm sorry. It's funny, but it's not funny. My dad was like, no, you can talk to whoever you want to talk to. You let me know when they actually give you a wedding gift. And then we can close the door to that. So it's one of the number one courting rules for me. Wabi Sabi said, Muslim women are allowed to marry men of the book, but I would think a Muslim man would prefer a Muslima to raise his Muslim children. Oh, I know that's right, Wabi. You can do whatever you want to do, but make it make sense. Make it make sense. For the lovers, why are you giving answers to my questions? Easy answer. Just make sure you have multiple wives. That way it gives you balance. But let me go before I give up. We're not about to play with you. I might bring you in to get an update to see, how your time was spent on the show and what happened after. Did you mate with anyone? Did you get you a second or third wife? Talvin, especially when they get mad, you don't want to put their Christmas tree up. That part. Chanel said, do we have to be single? Yes, friend, you do have to be single, because when you join the live, you are joining the live with the intention to be noticed by a potential mate. So if you already have a mate, if you're already married, now that's a question. Can you be single if you're not married? Boyfriend, girlfriend, to me, that does not exist. If you are somebody's boyfriend, if you are somebody's girlfriend, you are single. What is that? What are we doing? If you're with somebody, I'm sorry, you guys married? No? Okay, you're single. The only thing that makes you not single is a dowry, an intention for marriage, a date, or other than that, friend, you got single as a bird. So answer that question for yourself. Are you single? Would you like to join the live? Are you married? Because if you're not married, we don't get you married. Okay, that's the point of the live. Hey, Netta girl, how's everything going with your intendant? Are you guys still doing your thing? Oh my goodness, this string. We're gonna leave it. I'm working, or I come on for sure. Oh, Aisha, girl, go to the bathroom. Let's talk. Go to your car. Tell me you left something in the car. Not today. Hell no. Ladies. Oh, a touch of Keela B brought a badge. Thank you, friend. That's so sweet. I really appreciate your support. Like, for real. And it seems like only the women are buying badges outside of Dean. The diary is new things for me. How do you set that? Fred, you don't know how to set the dowry? Oh my gosh. Well, let me help you out. So, for me, I'd like for him to ask, what do you want? And when he says, what do you want? Usually it's around the questions that come maybe like the second or third week. If you guys are really intentional with getting to know each other, there comes the list of questions outside of, what do you like? What are your favorite thing to do? Tell me about your family. The niceties. How much do you need every month? When the man start asking about your maintenance, that's how you know, oh, he's getting serious. Oh, thank you, Talvin. Look at you showing up for the man. And he brought 3 badges. He ain't playing around with y'all. Yes. When you start getting to the maintenance questions, this man is trying to figure things out in his brain. Oh, thank you, Shadi. I appreciate that. Did I say your name right? Shahi Dizzle? I don't know. Y'all be having some interesting names. when he starts like placing numbers and figures on things, he has a real plan. Sometimes guys swim around with you until they're able to place a plan around you. If he can't formulate that plan, 9 times out of 10, he don't know what to do with you. He don't know what to place you. So it's not going to formulate. But once these numbers questions, okay, well, how much is your rent every month? Okay, do you want to stay there? Okay, how much is this every month? Then naturally the dowry question comes. So what were you thinking about for a dowry? You know, what are your, like, they're very intentional. What are your list of requirements? And in your requirements, most times that's where your dowry is mentioned. If you don't mention your dowry in your requirements and he doesn't ask about it, even when he's, you know, placing the plan around you, that's when you say, you know what my dowry is? Throw it in there, girl. Throw it in there. Oh, yeah, I don't know. What is your dowry? Oh, I really want a blah, 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 or woo, woo, woo. I've gotten outrageous with my dowry. Most times, the more outrageous I get with my dowry, the less I like the guy. Does that make sense? I know it's kind of crazy. Sometimes we're not necessarily looking for love if we haven't gotten there. Oh, thank you, DM3. I appreciate that badge you just bought. Like, for real, I really do. Thank you for all the guys stepping up. First it was just my ladies. Now my guys are like, all right, let me go ahead and support this girl because I am enjoying this love. But I've gotten outrageous. Suleiman, thank you for your badges. I appreciate that. And been like, okay, I would like a media studio. Yeah, I want you to buy me a whole media studio. And I mean 3 levels. I want videography on 1 level. I want a podcast room. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. They're like, damn, you know, that's a big behind dowry. Less likely he's going to be able to do that in a certain amount of time. So if you want to make things easy, you know, for you all to get married, the bigger the dowry, the more difficult it is. So you better have your ish together if you think a man is about to give you this gift in order to take your hand in marriage. My dad, I remember he told me that one of his wives, he gave her a single dollar bill. That was her dowry that she requested. They divorced, a whole bunch of kids. Now she with somebody else. My daddy is my daddy. So, you know, you can get a whole media studio. You can get $1. Like, what you want? Your dowry is a gift from him to you for your hand in marriage. That's usually the stamp. Once that dowry is given, 9 times out of 10, y'all are getting married. If for any reason it doesn't work out, you have to give him his dowry back unless he has already gotten into your panties. Then that dowry is yours to keep. Okay. All right. I see lots of questions floating in. So let me first and foremost thank everybody who has supported this live by buying a badge. Suleiman Bashir, thank you so much. DM3, I appreciate that. A touch of Keela B. That's right. Show your girl some love. Buy those badges. Oh, yes, girl. I appreciate you. I love when my girls love me because I'm a girl's girl. I ain't gonna play around with y'all. New revert, only a year now, so there's so much I'm still learning. Oh, okay. Say less, girl. Say less. You're getting married in November. Everybody give an applause for Netta. Netta was one of our very first girls to come on the live. I don't know if she met her husband or her almost husband through the live, but I know she was doing the work to find a husband. Okay. Sometimes we pray, but we don't do the work. We don't get ourselves out there. God's not just going to drop a man in your lap. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, looking for a woman. I'm looking for, oh, everyone's giving you love, Netta. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm looking for a Muslim woman to join our live who is actively looking for a mate. We had what was his name? Mubarak. We have Mubarak on the live. He was a great young man looking for a wife. We are going to add him when this live is done. So if you're a woman looking for a man, you know, you can check him out, see what you like, go back through the live, see how he was talking, communicating. But now I need a woman. Ladies, it's always difficult for me to bring you out. It's always so difficult. Girls, just come on out. Let these guys know who you are, what you're looking for, how sweet you are. You come off on the camera soft and sweet and subtle and this and that, or maybe you're strong and powerful, but you have such a great heart. Just you know what I'm saying? Just come on in the live, and then we can let another man on. But actually, it's getting a little late, and I gotta get these kids to school in the morning. It is Sunday, so I might clock out after this if nobody else joins the live. So if you're late, everybody help me out. I want you to put little queen ladies in the comments, okay? So that you can pull out the women. You know that the emoji with the girl with the crown, put her all throughout the chat. I need to see queens sparkling the chat right now because I need to pull my sisters out. We always are very shy. We're always like, I want someone, but I just don't know. So give us some energy. Give us some queen energy. Give me a whole lots of queen emojis in the chats, and let's pull our girls out. OG Marco, I think that's a king. No, queens. Thank you, Hakeem. Thank you, Hakeem. Not kings. There's a lot of the kings in the request. I need ladies. I need a Muslim woman. Throw one of these brothers on if the women are shy. No, it's supposed to be a balance. We just did a guy. Now I need a lady. We don't want to have guy. Come on. This is not a sausage party. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Mo, I made a video on my channel about the last week's question. I answered it. What was last week's question? Help me out. You know, we have a lot of questions. There are no shyness in Islam. Of course there is. It's humility. Shyness is very much appreciated. Thank you, OG Marco. That is the woman. I need queen energy. You guys give me queen emojis all throughout the chat right now. Drop them. Drop them. Drop them. And if I see ladies doing the queen emoji, I'm looking at you like, sis, we talking to you. Aisha Corinna Law says he placed generosity between men and women. He should be generous. Oh, he should. Sumaya's in here. Hello, honey. How's you doing? Cleveland Real Estate. Are you looking for a man? Should I join you with sis? You got your hijab on? Come on in here, friend. What's your name? Shanera. Come on, Shanera. Come on in here. Let me see. Aisha Watts, are you married? Are you looking for a man? Lovely Lean, are you married? Are you looking for a man? Dr. Zarina, do you have a husband? Ladies, if either of you, I'm just tapping your little faces. If anyone is single, join this live right now. Let us know who you are. Let us know what you're looking for at the Hellness. I know you ain't at the Queens, and you're supposed to be coming on and talk about next week. No, friend. We need you now. We need you now, girl. Why men can't make money but want to get married? Oh, ooh, that was a good one from last week. I just felt, okay, Lupita declined us. All right, Lupita. Who else gonna decline me? Everybody gonna decline me. That ain't right. That ain't right, y'all. Leaving me in the cold. Turbo Samaya, thank you for buying a badge. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think that was a good one. It feels like for me, and I'm not going to, harp on it anymore. I don't have my hijab on. Lupia, go put your hijab on right now. We're going to give you 3 minutes. Just wrap it around, tie it in the back. Okay, Dr. Zarina, what's your thing? Jessica, wow, everyone's dropping. You know what, ladies? You know what? Yeah, it's cold. I'm cold out here. Y'all leaving me in the cold. I don't like it. These dudes is lined up. Right, CC, tell her, go put it on, friend. We'll wait. Oh, thank you for buying a badge at least, Tika. I appreciate it. Even if you're not going to join the live, thank you for buying a badge. I feel like for some reason, men make it seem like it's so much easier for women to make money than it is for men to make money. I'm supporting a household. I have 2 kids. You guys are talking about my pillows, but I bought these pillows. Talking about my bed, I bought this bed. So if I can support me, I don't want a man to tell me that he can only pay some of the bills. But I'm paying all the bills right now on my own. So that doesn't make any, I can't fathom the thought to why men feel like it's okay to have me pay for things that you're supposed to be paying for. Why do men feel like it's okay to allow a woman to go 100 on her own, but then when I come in, the man, I'm only going to give you half, but I appreciate you for answering that question on YouTube. If you ever have a chance, go watch it. Okay, so what was your answer right now, DM3? If you can just sum it up real quick. Why does it seem like men don't know how to make money, don't have the capacity to make enough money, or feel like it's okay to allow me to do half of your job, in a nutshell, without trying to, you know, sound mean or whatever? OG Marco, it is. Men will give money just because you're pretty. That must be another question. I can chime in on 3. Okay, Archangel. And maybe we'll, you know, switch the live up a little bit. My ladies don't want to come in. My friends leaving me in the cold. Girls, I'm freezing out here. I got all these men want to join the chat, but my girls ain't trying to come in. But then y'all come up to me talk about, Mo, I be watching your lives, and girl, I know it's hard out here because I'm trying to find a husband. Well, friend, come in the live then, friend. Come in the live. Keep doing your thing. The world is yours, queen. Okay, I appreciate it. DM3, men do know how to make money, but they have to choose the wife that can live on his level. And if she can't, then that's not for him. Okay, I can get with that. I can get with that because you can make money, but how much money, right? Women, we like nice things. Women all around the world, all around the border, we like nice things. You know, it's something about being a woman that makes you want to have this extra thing and that extra thing. So if my man can only provide this much, right? And I want this much, does that make it okay for me to say he doesn't make enough? Enough is such a funny word. He makes what he makes. So the word enough is enough for who? I can get that. Manny, hello, Emmanuel. You guys, my old intern is over here popping. Now, he's not Muslim, ladies, so you know you can't hop down on him. But he is a really good man. Lamu. As Muslims, we have to pray for barakah in our sustenance. Absolutely. Oh, Gerard, I really want to let you in. I see you have requested the chat, but I'm looking for Muslim women to join the chat to let us know what type of man that they're looking for right now. And my ladies are leaving me in the cold. So Maya tried to give me a hug. I appreciate that. But I need my girls to come in. Like, I got all these men in the chat. Where's my girls? I wish, and Jenna says, I was 13 when I asked for a wife. Oh, was told the requirements, and I'm 31 now, still saving. But also because I ain't ready yet to marry, even though I wish I could. Let's talk about Manny. Come on over. Girl, leave him alone. Didn't you say you was getting married in November? I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you, Netta. I'm not. Let me see. Who was that? That was Haji. We're not all has looking at your thread. Right. Haji was looking at my thread and my hijab, my bed, my socket. I'm like, sir, troll one more time. You get out of here. We kicking you out. We calling security in the chat right now. I'm done. Oh, love you too, Manny. Hugs. Romo 4233. Today's men, boys being raised by single mothers, keeping the fathers away, have made them soft, kind of simple. At the collegiate level themselves, that's the gist of it. I can't disagree with that. I know many men who I feel like I can beat up. Not physically. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, jab you. But I feel like I can easily make more than him, speak stronger than him, stand my ground harder, you know. I don't know why it's like that. I don't want to blame it on the single moms, and I don't want to blame it on the men who left, you know, because I've also seen men who did not have their dad in their life, but are making hella money, are very strong in their approach, who stick their chest out, who don't let women walk over them. So can we blame? I know. We can talk about the system that has broken our families apart and what it has done ultimately, but I don't know. Ramo, it's not really a conversation. I'm looking for a woman to join the chat. She is not coming. It's 9:43. We've been on for over an hour. I might just end it right now. But this is the part where people's questions just start coming when obviously we don't have a woman to join the chat. This is a singles live. I started it so that if you're a single Muslim looking for a single Muslim so that you all can create a whole unit, half of our deen, in order to make it, we have to get right. Put the queens back up. Put the queens back up. I've been trying to bring out my queens, but half of our deen, our religion, is to get married. You know, you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. You're supposed to create more servants for God. But for some reason, we ain't really getting married like we're supposed to. You know, we're not doing what we used to do back then. Now everybody is so comfortable being single, so comfortable living with somebody, but not being married through God or family or involving other people in their union. They just winging it and doing whatever they want to do. That's not the right way. That's not how, as Muslims, we're supposed to behave, but we live in this westernized society where if culture says it's okay, then it's okay. So we created this space so that single Muslims can let themselves be seen by other single Muslims with the intention of approaching them if they hear something that they like, because they're supposed to join the chat and let us know where they are in the world and what they're looking for, so that someone can go, oh my goodness, that looks like a really good brother. Hey, assalamu alaikum. My name is Mo. I see you in Mo's chat. I was just wondering, you know, did you find someone yet? Because you look like someone I'm interested in. And then the conversation's supposed to start flowing, and y'all supposed to get married and be like, Mo, come to our wedding. But it ain't happening tonight. Do you want me to come on again? Okay, Samaya, because listen, friend, I'm about to request you in. Let's do one more with my baby girl, Sumaya. Because you didn't come on the second time, did you? I just requested you in, friend. What's up with your friends? Why y'all not joining the chat?
No. Something like that. Sorry, I'm driving again. Oh, yeah, let me put my headset on.
Okay. Look at her. Girl, you looking cute, girl. You looking cute. That's us getting you real noise.
This is just me, like, post, going to the spa first.
You went to the spa today? Oh,
yeah, I did. After my class, I was like, I need a massage.
Okay.
Some hair.
You should have got some rolling for me, because my back is killing me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day about, you know, because you're doing all that mixing and stuff.
Yes, girl. Oh, that labor is not easy. So tell me, friend, because Sumaya was one of the first girlies to join our chat when we first got started. And I see that you are still here and still single. What is the biggest issue with mating in 2024 as a Muslim woman?
I think, I mean, one, I feel like there's not a lot of single men out there my age. Like, everyone's married. But also, just like, guys are just not stepping up. They're just not coming correct. Like, I mean, I went on your show and literally a handful of guys, you know, followed me, but no one came in my DMs. You know, and maybe it's also that, you know, it's my age. I think at my age, men assume that I don't want a family and you know, or I can't have kids. It's an assumption, right? And so they just, you know, pass on me because I'm 44 years old.
44? Girl, you talk about my age like you in your 50s. 44.
I know, but they want these young girls.
44 is young, girl.
Okay. Tell that to them.
Girl, you is tripping. Okay, guys, be honest. Be honest in the comments right now. Do you consider 44 an older woman? Yes or no? And we're not going to judge you. We're just asking questions, because for me, old is 50. And even if you're 50, if you're 60, 50 is young. You know what I mean? Rome
Right.
said, "What state are you in?" She's in Cali.
Yeah, I'm in LA.
Okay, I see. No. Okay, because I thought I was tripping. So it's not me. Thank you.
So they're saying the age is not an impediment.
Girl, so many people are saying no. Dub said grown woman. Suleiman Bashir said nope. I'm in Illinois now. Okay, well, I'm trying to make a connection. Let me tell you one thing about it though, because Sumaya don't play around. If you're coming, you must come correct, and you must have true intention. You know,
Right.
because as you see in her mind, she's thinking at this age, I don't have time. I don't have time to be like, oh, hey, what's up? How's the sun going this morning, sir?
Yeah.
What's up? What you trying to
Yeah.
do?
And here's the thing, like every day I get randoms, like you were talking about random dudes the other day sending cash apps, how that's not an issue. You don't want that. Every day I get random dudes in my inbox, Assalamu alaikum. But that's all they say is Assalamu alaikum. And so I don't know if you're trying to scam me. I don't know if you're trying to get me to be your free ticket to America. And so I just don't even respond because I'm like, who are you? Where did you come from? So if you're going to come into the DMs, like, tell me about yourself. Say, I saw you on the live. I think we have X, Y, and Z in common. And then, hey, have some follow through, right? Because that's the other thing. You might meet a guy, meet a brother, seems like you might be interested in each other, and then they have no follow through. They
And
say
what
they're
is
going to
follow through
call,
to
they
you?
never call. They say they're going to call, they never call. They say, okay, let's meet up sometime, they never meet up. Brothers ghosting you and stuff like that. It's not
Why
okay.
do you think they do that? What do you think
I
it
have no
is?
idea. I have a brother who's a year and a half younger than me, and I told him about a recent situation, and he said some guys just like to get a sister interested just to see if they can get them interested, and then once they do, they lose interest. And that's a
That's
man
stupid.
talking about men, so I don't know.
That is so stupid. Like for real, the stupidest thing I've heard all day. Okay. Okay, DM3 said, yes, reality, we are all old because you're youthful when you're still in college. Okay, no. That's not real. That's not my reality, friend. I ain't all old. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, so Rome said, what age is too old for you in a man?
I would say probably, and I'm sorry that I'm driving
No,
again.
no.
I would say probably I don't know, like 54. But I would like someone who's like a young 54. I'm very active. I'm a social worker. I'm a group fitness instructor. So I don't want, someone who is not going to come. I want someone to come to the gym with me, like do active things together.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So 54 is the cutoff.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So 10 plus you. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That knocks me out. Rum, how old are you? Romo 40. Can you come on with us? Would you mind? Would you mind if he comes on with us?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's
Okay.
your show, girl. It's your
Robert,
show.
wait. Robert Montgomery. Robert, are you Muslim? If I bring you on, are you able to give me proper salams? Okay. I'm not judging your
That
name,
much.
Robert, but Robert Montgomery. Are you a Muslim man? I would love to bring you on to chat with us and us have like a little three-way chat just to see, because you've been asking some questions and I can tell that you are at least a little bit interested in what we have here. Uh-oh, I got some other Roberts in the chat. That's not who I'm looking for. Rome. I can't find your name. Can you invite yourself to join? If you say no, oh, you're not Muslim. Never mind. Sister, do you have kids? Suleiman Bashir is asking.
I don't have any children. I raised my youngest brother from when he was 13 because our mom returned to Allah. So he's like my pseudo child. I'm sister mama, and he's 29 now, but I'm still his, I'm still his parent. Um,
Okay, because when you
for all
have
of
a
them.
kid, you'll learn that they always gonna need something, honey.
Yeah, I mean, he's living with me right now, so there you go.
Oh, you're financially. I'm sorry, Rome, but after you say not Muslim, we don't mind or we don't care if you're financially stable. It's just a thing, you know. Have you ever tried to marry a non-Muslim man? Have you tried that?
Me?
You?
No, no. My ex-husband was Muslim.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
He's still giving his credentials, homeowner, master's degree. Okay, congratulations. We are happy for you. Just go sit down, read the Quran, let us know what
Yeah,
you
get back to
think.
us once you take that shahada, brother.
Okay, come back.
Come back.
Why'd
Like,
you
I'm
end up
certified
getting
now.
divorced? Oh, our king is asking, why'd you get divorced?
I got divorced because my ex-husband committed adultery
Yo,
with a non-Muslim and decided to stay with her. So there you go.
no way. No way.
Yeah.
What? How'd you find out, if you don't mind me asking?
You know how I found out, girl. How do people find out that kind of
She
stuff?
called
The
you.
girl calls you. Exactly.
Oh!
Exactly. And you know what? And I'm telling my business, but subhanAllah, it's so great. It's like subhanAllah because literally that day, like we were separated, but I didn't know why we were separated. So like literally that day, I was at work printing out the instructions on how to make istikara, and literally like that night, she called me. God was like, okay, I see you serious about wanting to know what I want you to do. So let me just stop you right there. Here's the answer, you know.
Wow, girl. Wow, wow. That is crazy.
And it was a long time ago. It was in 2009 so, when I got divorced. So it's a long time ago.
Subhanallah. That's what I'll be trying to tell people. You don't gotta look for it. You don't have to look. That thing gonna come, honey. Every time. Subhanallah. That is ridiculous. Yes, may Allah bless you, Sumaya, with
I mean,
everything
thank
he
you.
has in store for you, because that is a hot mess right there. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, my darling.
It's
But
all
as
good.
we move
I'm
forward,
much better off.
alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. But as we move forward, obviously, I do have a lot of men questions and looking. But if you're coming and thinking about coming into Sumaya's DM, what is something that he needs to know about you, friend?
I mean, maybe I should talk about deal breakers. So, like, if this applies to you, don't even bother. Don't waste, our time. I can't deal with anyone who smokes or drinks or does any drugs. That's a deal breaker for me. Um, any kind of, anger management problems, domestic violence, like the sister was talking about the other week. It's a deal breaker for me as well. Um, if you're unemployed, sorry, I can't help you. I need you to be employed, Um, I don't know. Those are the top deal breakers that come to my mind.
Okay.
I
No
mean,
drugs.
oh, and of course you gotta hit your 5 pillars. You gotta be making salat. I don't want a man who doesn't pray. Like, come on.
Okay.
You
That's
know.
one pill. You got about
I
four
know.
pills.
I got all the rest. I know the rest of them. I'm saying like that's the first thing
Number
that
one.
comes to mind.
Yeah. Okay.
And I feel like there's a lot of Muslims out here probably who may fast during Ramadan, may do X, Y, and Z, but they don't pray, and they're just moving through life. And it's like you gotta pray.
You got to. That's the
Yeah,
connection. That's the peace that keeps you where you're supposed to be.
yeah, yeah.
Well, my darling, I appreciate you for coming on and talking with us. You saw it was so difficult for me to get any of. Why won't the ladies come on the live?
I don't know, sis. I don't know. I feel like it's not, maybe they're scared, but it's not scary. I mean, you're so easy to talk to, you know.
Thank you, friend. I'm about to pay my grip and come back on. Frank's supposed to pay my grip about 2 hours ago, unless you're not in the EST. If you're not Eastern Standard, then do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
right out here, it comes in like 5 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay, because it's been in for about an hour and a half right now. That's why
well,
okay, so it looks
we're 3 hours away.
Deb and then Merrick is saying Assalamu alaikum. Haj says I'm in LA. DN3 says that's why I line up brothers. Oh, Sumaya is your friend. You know Haj and Kenyatta?
That's my girl.
Hey, friend. Okay, we know tonight. We love it. We love it.
That's my girl.
I do absolutely nothing tonight. I'm at work night shift. Hope I do nothing tonight. Oh, geez. All right. Well, there we go. I appreciate you for coming on. I'm going to screenshot you as I always do so that I will put you into the chat, and I pray that Allah brings you who you are intended to be with.
I mean, I'll keep you posted.
Please do, girl. Assalamu alaikum.
All right. Walaikum salam.
Love Sumaya. Oh, she's such a sweet girl. So I do have some guys in the chat right now who want to come up. However, it is now 10 o'clock and this girl is about to go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow. And by big day, I mean Monday. So I don't see the imam in here. So I'm going to close out the chat with a prayer. I pray that everyone in this space who is looking for a mate not only finds that mate, but I pray that Allah, God, is the one who brings them to you. I pray that you have the discernment to pray about them before you accept them into your life, into your heart, into your mind. I pray that they are emotionally ready to receive you. I pray that they are physically ready to receive you. I pray that everything that you want from them is what they're able to give you, and everything that they want from you is what you are able to give them. I pray that God washes away all of the negative energy from previous relationships away from you so that you're able to come in new and capable and ready to receive them. And I pray that He keeps you safe until they get there. I pray that safe from any infiltration in your mind to make you go out and grab something that He didn't send. And physically not allowing someone into your space until they get there. And even when you find each other, I pray that He gives you the self-restraint to not touch them until He is in the middle of you all. And by He, I mean God. Until God is in the middle of you all, do not touch the other person. Okay? Ameen, 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 ameen. Thank you guys for coming. Of course, we're going to do it again next Sunday. So go ahead, set your notifications. And if you are someone who wants to come in the chat but are really shy, take this week to work up the nerve. Take this week to get that courage. You never know. This could be the exact platform that you're supposed to be on in order for that right person to see you. Okay, so if you're praying tonight, pray for that. Pray for intention. Okay. Love you guys. Inshallah, have a beautiful week. Go out there, be your best selves. Make sure you pray before you go to bed. Pray when you wake up, and keep God in everything that you do. Okay? Peace and blessings. Peace and all the blessings.